Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. It's so good to have you. So in today's video,
The person that turned in Luigi Mangione is getting the wildest karma right now. So at this point, you all probably know that Luigi Mangione was turned in by a McDonald's employee. You also all probably know that there was a pretty substantial reward for turning Luigi in. And this employee was going after that reward, but their claim has been denied. This is due to the fact that if you wanted to qualify for the reward, you had to call into the tip line, but the employee ended up calling 911 and not the tip line, which means they get nothing. But the karma does not stop there, because the employee turning Luigi in has caused the reviews of the McDonald's this happened at to absolutely tank. It is currently a 1-star reviewed restaurant now, and people have also found out the employee that gave the tip's name and started sharing it online, which means that on top of everything else that's happened, the employee will also probably be losing their job because of this, due to the fact that people are very, very upset with them, and that McDonald's is now no longer a safe place for them to work. Personally, I don't blame the employee. They probably just saw the cash reward and thought, oh, I can really use the money, and didn't think of anything else. But it's just wild to me that absolutely nothing in this situation ended up working out for them.
you see when they talk about the love of money, that's exactly what played out. So she loved money so much and she never thought about, the repercussion if people get to know who she is and everything. Now she has lost her job. What next? Like, who is going to employ her knowing fully well that she's a snitch? And that has also cost the company a lot because now they are now the worst rated fast food around that area. Like, just so many things. Some people just do things harshly without even thinking twice.
Riley Walls, Nancy Parker, we're just making examples out of class traitors every day this week. When will you snitches learn your lesson? Riley Walls had to make all of his social platforms private after trying to snitch on the bike route of Luigi. He went on CNN to publicly take credit and put his face and name to it, and he got eaten alive. Nancy Parker is the woman who called 911 to turn in Luigi at McDonald's. It was an older gentleman who said it looked like him, but Nancy Parker was the one who called. She will not be getting the money because she called 911 instead of the tip line. And 2, the actual terms to receive the money are so convoluted that it would virtually be impossible for any average American citizen to actually collect on that money. She also brought down that McDonald's location's rating to a 1-star review as everyone flooded it to give it horrible reviews. She most likely is going to get fired. 1, that's probably enough to get her fired, but 2, for her own safety since everyone knows her whole government name and where she works. I would say that I feel bad for a fellow working class American, but not when you become a class traitor. So she lost her job, she didn't get the money, and also her name is probably something she doesn't want to use anytime soon. Not only that, but all the influencers and politicians and podcast bros this week who have showed themselves to be class traitors, who don't live in the same world that the rest of us do, including their typical audiences that they make money off of, yeah, they're getting their asses handed to them too. Now, Republicans and conservatives, I know you probably don't know my face that well. Whatever side you want to call it, the left, the leftists, I don't really like going by those titles anymore for a lot of different reasons. But I often call out the ops on this side. It's actually a common occurrence I do. Your ops in the media, in politics, on the podcast you watch, the influencers you follow, your ops are the ones who are currently trying to play holier than thou and tell you that our collective reaction is wrong and trying to make a crack in the class solidarity that we're having across the aisle, trying to blame one side or the other. Those people are not people you ever want to listen to again. Even outside of this class solidarity thing, those people have always been exploiting you for money, and it's become very, very clear this week who they are. Don't let them back in. Don't. Ben Shapiro, that weird blonde girl, class solidarity is the only way. And snitches, I think we've made very clear examples out of what happens to you all, so yeah, stop.
This message is for Nancy Parker, the woman who snitched on the adjuster at the McDonald's, who then got fired from that McDonald's because she spoke to police on company time. Do you get it? Do you see now? Corporatization and capitalism and exploitation of people like us The working class just bit you in your ass. You thought that you were doing the right thing, but when you were doing the right thing on company time, you lost your job. While Mangione came from a wealthy family, was actually not part of the working class necessarily, he understood, and you ratted on him. I hope you get it, and I hope more people get it.
Like, what was she actually doing with her phone during work hours? Because she's supposed to be serving, right? Now, what was she doing with her phone? Now, this thing made her, because she wants to snitch, she didn't think well, she didn't plan it well, she just ended up calling the wrong number. She was supposed to call the tip line and she ended up calling 911. Now she has lost her job. Ah, what a wasteful time and resources.
We are not going to use the M word to describe what he wrote. The essay that has been circulating on X that Luigi supposedly wrote about his mother is not real, but this one definitely is. Pause to read. And this is the second part, so pause to read that if you want to. Now, the interesting thing is this essay has been obtained by a lot of media outlets, and almost all of them are refusing to put it online, which I personally think is ridiculous. But the most interesting part is the end for me. It is not an issue of awareness at this point, but clearly power games at play. Evidently, I'm the first to face it with such brutal honesty. And so he is giving credit to the American people, and it ties directly to what he was yelling out earlier today when he was being transported. This is an insult to the intelligence of the American people and their lived experience, as in, we have all the information. And this has been going on for so long, and nothing has changed. So he decided to step up and do something. Will others follow?
So it's official. She didn't get the tip. She ended up her name being out there on the internet, people knowing that she snitched on the guy. Like, now it's her full name, like her government name out there. And right now, I don't know what will become of her, losing her job. Where is she going to get another job? Because other people will be scared of even employing her. Because if something like that happens, she could snitch on somebody else because of money and thereby costing the business a lot. Because right now, that McDonald has also been has felt the heat, okay, from the people rating them very low and all that. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, guys. I really want to read from you. Let me know what you think about this whole scenarios, all of this thing that is happening. Let me know what you think. And as for the lady, also let me know what you think about the lady, right? Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope to see you on my next video. Please do well to subscribe if you haven't already, and do give this video a thumbs up. See you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.